it's Ronnie. It's about 6 o'clock. I just got home. I washed my Lincoln and went to the new Dollar General in Madison and picked up some toilet paper and a few little things. And it's still about 34 degrees. And I want to show you, I'm talking to you about cause and effect. It's bullshit. There ain't no cause till it affects something, okay? But I gotta show you something so beautiful first when I got home. The full moon, baby, out in the country. Check this out, unless it's covered by clouds since I pulled in. Oh, yeah. It don't show up very good, but yeah, there's the full moon tonight. Ow! Wonder if my coyote friends will howl. Ow! Yeah, baby, there's my full moon. Awesome. Yeah, full moon is, I'm a night owl anyway. Full moon fire and horsepower. Okay, cause and effect. Oh, here's the Lincoln. Look at how nice and shiny. I'll even turn on my light. Remember all that dirt and mud and goo when I hadn't even driven it because of the storm? Oh, look at that baby shine. It's dusty on the side no matter what. But yeah, there you go. I got all clean because it's getting put in the garage now. I'm still waiting on a couple parts for the Kia. Yeah, the idle air control valve didn't show up, which it's supposed to show up. And the front motor mount didn't show up, which was supposed to show up. But look at how pretty that is. Okay, now we're going to get into cause and effect. So I can probably turn the light back off. I figured out how to do that. Okay, here we go. The garage door, right there, was giving me troubles. I think I mentioned it in a video or two where it'd go up, but it'd come down and do this, and come down, and this side was coming down, hanging up, kind of, and it was just, never had any problem till lately. Okay, cause and effect, pardon my language, is bullshit what you're taught, and, you know, the academia, Harvard, whatever schools, and MIT engineering bullshit, okay? But here's -1. Cause and effect. You're always going to have an effect, and then you have to find the cause, okay? If there's no effect, there's nothing wrong, and it doesn't change anything. The first thing any human or computer thing will notice is a different effect, and it will either adjust for it or it will shut it down, and then you gotta find the cause. Watch the garage door, if I can find the right button here. No herky-jerky. Oh, and look at, there's a muddy Kia Racer because I'm waiting on parts. But it's fine, it's running great. See that? Look at that. Now watch if I close it again. See if it jerks. And this side was hanging up, coming down slow, and it was just, as it's moving down, it's doing, Well, I'll show you the effect, but you ain't gonna see the effect now because the effect was there. Now the cause. Let's see if I can get her to come down. Here we go. Because it's never done that since 2000 when I built this. And it started acting up. Look at that. Boom. Straight down, nice and even. Poofy. Okay, we'll get inside now. And I'll show you what I found. But there was an effect. Instead of it coming down nice and even, it was coming down jerking, and doing this, and it'd kick back up and get caught. Okay, I'll show you what I found. There was the effect. I had to find the cause, okay? I'm going to try to keep this under, 8-10 minutes, I hope. And I got to remember how to pull in here without anything, because Lincoln's been outside for 2 weeks since I was working on the Kia, but yeah, Kia needs to be washed too. It's pretty dirty, but it'll be all right. Here we go. Don't rip the mirror off on this post, but I got to get really close. See if you can see this. There's the mirror. 3 inches, and then you work it over, and that gets the booty back, and then I got to get over here, and I got to come up where I don't run into my stuff, because I got to put that stuff somewhere unless I'm running the wood burner, and then my fan switch on the wall is kind of a marker, and along with that 4x4 post, and we just come up to about, you know, past my fishing poles, and I try to put my mirror about where it's at against the freezer, and I should be good. Let's go look, shall we? Yeah, baby. Oh, I got coveralls on. It was 39. That's me, a coverall. We can turn on some light now. I gotta show you. Yeah, there's a dirty Kia, but I'm just waiting on the idle air control valve and then the sway bar link underneath that broke, which I don't need in the country, but I just figured I'd replace it for the pair in the back. It was like 12 bucks. And the front motor mount ain't here either. When it's the easy one to get to, super easy. Yeah, I can change that idle air control valve and that front motor mount start to finish, to come in the garage, jack everything up and do it, you know, 2 bolts, unplug it, I'm saying 25 minutes. But none of them showed up. So yeah, there you go. Alright, watch this door go down. Now I'm going to show you something. There's an effect before there's a cause. You gotta know there's effect. The cause and effect, ITT engineering, Ivy League schools, and all these morons are full of freaking crap. -1. There's never going to be effect until something's wrong. And then you're going to see the effect, and then you have to find the cause. Get it? Watch the door. No herky-jerky. I never adjusted any of the springs or nothing. Chingawa, SA. Oh, I gotta turn the car off now or I could gas myself. Oh, hang on. Never idle a car in the garage that's insulated and tight like mine. If you got the door open, no problem. Okay, we'll take care of that in a minute. Alright, the herky-jerky, and I don't need my lights anymore. Oh, I forgot they're on automatic. I love Lincolns. I love the fan. Nah, too much crap. Give me my key where I turn it on and off. Otherwise, it locks me out and everything else, too. Alright, the herky-jerky was #1. Let me turn my light back on, because it ain't going to work very good to see it against that. The herky-jerky is from this. See that? That was a bunch of it, and I've been lubing it, but it just decided to take a crap. See that? It's not supposed to do that. And there's a lot of spring pressure on that coming down. As it goes up, it gets less spring pressure, which then it don't jerk. But coming down with the automatic door, and this is a screw drive, okay? See? No chain. That's the screw drive. And I cleaned it up, because there was the other problem. It's been here since 2000, and I always lubed it, and I had to replace the guide that the screw runs against up this, and I always lubed it, and I always use dry to lube, but it still gets gooey. So, #1, oh yeah, you like, that's what happens when you use the air compressor and your air hose on your, it'll wipe off when I get more time. It's on foil, it'll wipe off. I just gotta take a regular brake cleaner. That's how much goo flew onto the wall from just being on the screw when I was blowing it off on the ladder. But I had to, took brake cleaner, moved the vehicle out. The Lincoln was still outside before I washed it. And I soaked the brake cleaner and spun it when it was unhooked and the door was down to get it all cleaned off, because that's 21 years of freaking even dry to lube, and yeah. And it's still black. I'll do it again this spring. But it was biting. The screw drive was dragging. Okay? So it hit and miss and stuff would flex. And then because of that wheel, it would pull. You know, and between both of them, because the bearing went out and I think the bearings were catching. So I sprayed it full of silicone and dry lube and everything. So I think the bearings pretty much fell out. If you, yeah, that's not good. And you see the big gap on this side where, it's like $8. Well, it just did that. But yeah, the bearings fell out. They were binding, that was jerking, and then this side was holding up. There's the effect. There's the cause. And then the other part clean it. You know, I always lube everything, and I try to use the dry lube and everything cool. Watch it go up and down again, it won't even shudder. But there's that wheel running sideways, but there ain't no bearings in it to get caught no more. Right there. It's running sideways, look. I can push on it, wiggle it. The bearing, but the ball bearings, I kind of played with it, wiggle it, and knocked the ball bearings out. It's just running on the race of the cheap ball bearings for now, so nothing can catch. And now let's see if it goes down. But I got to replace it, no big deal. No herker-jerky anywhere. Yeah, baby! There's a trick if you got to get by. I'll be in fucking town tomorrow, pardon my language. So I'll just pick one of these up at Menards or a hardware store, one of them 3-inch wheels. But yeah, it was catching and the bearings were in there flopping and they were hanging, so it'd catch and then it'd make it, this one wouldn't come down right to do this, and found it. So I just tapped on the side with a hammer and a couple ball bearings fell out. Now it's free. It's just running on a race, but it's pulling it just fine. But yeah, there you go. But yeah, cause and effect my ass. MIT, ITT Tech. If there's never a cause unless an effect makes a problem, and then you got to find the cause. Get it? Oh, they teach you all wrong in school these days. If everything's working fine, even a computer, all of a sudden the computer locks out. Kick stuff off. This is too hot. This is too cold. This is too far off kilter, whatever, out of spec. Shuts it down. Well, there was already a freaking effect. Now you got to find the cause. Get it? Yeah, but they call it cause and effect. It's total bullshit. Yeah, the key race is doing good. Oh, yeah, see, I still got dust. A little bit of water spots on the Lincoln. But it's clean. It ain't got that dirt mud because, yeah, I came home and I couldn't get it. I tried to air dry it, you know, at 65. But, yeah, it's all nice and clean. There you go. Okay, I hope I kept that around 10 minutes. And my stuff from Dollar General, a dollar calendar. Oil companies, propane companies just send me calendars. Well, I changed companies, and so I got this. It's $1. Otherwise, I'll order one. I got pickups I bought last year, cost me $12. But yeah, waterfalls. I like waterfalls. And as a TLC awesome tune, oh, there with my receipt, but I don't think I have anything here that's gonna hurt. Waterfalls. Oh, and it's a 16-month calendar. Holy cannoli for $1. Well, you can imagine what it costs. It costs more for, like, the propane guys that tripled the price in propane from last year to send me a calendar. But, you know, it's still like $1 maybe to send it. Instead of $620 for 750 gallons of propane last year, the new government green scumbag bite me administration in Kantmala, yeah, I bought 300 gallons and I'm still below 50%. I mean, above 50%. I've been using electric heat. It's cheaper. It cost me $647 for 300 gallons. Welcome to the world of communists. Awesome, yeah? Get that? Last year I burned 750 gallons of propane that cost me under $600. I got $650 in 300 gallons of propane for you snowflakes. 3,000 and $sign for you snowflakes. There you go. That's what you learn in school. Okay, but yeah, bullcrap on the cause and effect. There's always an effect that screws shit up. Then you got to find a cause. That's what it is. Right there, that guy, and I need to clean this. I said, yeah, that's what happens when you take brake clean. And, nah, get in a hurry, but it was 39 and the wind's blowing 45 miles an hour earlier. Now it's down to like 35. I'll just wipe that off again with clean rags and a little brake cleaner. It'll come off. There you go. Like I said, if I get my parts, the key is running fine. I just need to get a little fine tuning. I said, well, I've been playing. Okay, there you go. Love y'all. Have a good one. Hope you like the full. Let's see if we can see the full moon one more time. That is so beautiful out here. You city slickers ain't gonna see this yet. Oh, there you go. And look, oh, you can't. My camera ain't high def enough. I'm not gonna. But there's the tree limbs and a light cloud around and above. That's the full moon, I do believe, out here in the middle of nowhere where it's so beautiful. And the only thing you can hear and the only light you can see is my yard light, the moon, and all you can hear is the wind blowing. And you can hear the grace of God flowing right over you. You city people are just freaking nuts. I love y'all anyway. Take care, alright? I hope I kept that about 10 minutes. But yeah, cause and effects bullshit. It's affecting the cause. Okay, love y'all. Peace. Peace. Love, have a heart, because I'm on the phone, have a heart. Mwah! I will be back. You take care. I'm still dragging, you know. I had to sleep a couple extra hours this morning, and then I slept a couple extra hours, like 11 to 1. I just drug out, and I'm just doing house things because my parts didn't come in. I can go do this. I'm waiting for it to warm up, but it's all good. I'm kicking butt, man. It's awesome. Okay, love y'all. I will be back. Remember that there's no such thing as cause and effect. There's an effect, and then you find the cause, okay? Love you. Mwah! Take care. God's bless. I will be back if God and the angels let me. Yeah, baby! Beautiful full moon. Ciao!